Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Royal Rumble, and this next match is for the Patriot Championship. Introducing first, from Newcastle, England, the man that gravity forgot, Neville! This is part 3 of the Royal Rumble, and we have already had a stellar pay-per-view at this point, and it's only going to get bigger here. This match has got to be one of the most anticipated matchups on the entire card, in the entire history of CWR. The man that gravity forgot, Neville, looking to usurp the greatest champion in CWR history. Can he do it tonight? And Neville getting ready. Here comes his opponent. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 195 pounds, he is the current, reigning, defending Patriot Champion, the Demon, Finn Balor! And when I say Finn Balor is the greatest champion in CWR history, I am not making that up. Today marks day number 133 of Finn Balor's championship reign. He won the title from Jack Swagger all the way back at Money in the Bank at the beginning of February, and he has not let his iron grasp on that championship go ever since. Finn Balor making his way to the ring, slowly, surely taking in the challenge before him. There is literally nothing Balor has yet to overcome except Neville. Demon in full control, and the crowd just going mental, crowd going ballistic, because you just know how big this one is going to be. The Demon versus the man that gravity forgot. The UK versus Ireland. This one is written in the history books already. The English versus the Irish. This should be amazing. Finn Balor there completes his entrance ritual. Now Finn Balor steps back. And there you have it. For 133 days, that championship has been adorned in the green, white and orange. Could it become the red, white and blue here tonight? I mean, in reality terms, there is a lot of chances of it becoming red, white and blue because of how many damn countries have those colours. But I'm referencing, of course, the Union Jack here tonight. My home country, England, the United Kingdom. And here we go with a lockup. Neville, Balor, and Neville gets the advantage over Finn Balor here. And there's the running sit-out powerbomb by Neville very early on, trying to take Finn Balor off of his game. And we have already seen some amazing matches here tonight. We have seen 2 titles shockingly change hands, with Seth Rollins capturing the Revolution Championship. And in our very opening contest, if you haven't seen part 1, go back and watch it, because the ending to that World Heavyweight Championship match was something else. Neville in complete control of this one so far. There's the knee breaker there. Very interesting tactic there by Neville. You do want to take Finn Balor off of his feet as much as possible. Yes, Neville is definitely the high flyer in this match, but Balor can go to the ropes when he needs to as well. So evenly matched are these two men. No distinct height, strength, weight advantage. No distinct agility advantage. Quite possibly Neville has the more unique offense, but Balor has the more unique personality and more unique approach to the ring. It's Finn Balor in control now. Down goes Neville with the Michinoku driver. Neville right back up, right back to the attack. Down goes Neville now, as Neville was trying to set up something. Finn Balor had a counter, but Neville has one for Balor. And here it comes. There he twists. Frankensteiner driver. Or Hurricane Rana driver, whatever you want to call it. And there's the snapback from Neville, in complete control of Balor at this point. And there's the arm from Neville, the uppercut. Neville once again lifts Balor up, and for the second time, the running sit-out powerbomb by the man that gravity forgot. The Demon is in serious trouble at this point. We're going for the first cover of the match. There's 1, 2, and Finn Balor kicks out. 2.5 there. Neville driving the elbow into the skull of Finn Balor. Here we go, though, as Balor senses an opportunity. He took advantage of a momentary slip. There's the back suplex from Finn Balor, and he's back in control of this one. The Demon got Neville exactly where he wants him. Strike out there. Finn Balor with the right fist, and there is a forearm, sends Neville staggering backwards. Finn Balor takes advantage. There he goes with the stalling suplex. Or it could even be a brainbuster, depending on how you look at it. And Neville receives a snapback of his own there. Finn Balor, tit for tat. If you can do it, I can do it too, Neville. Down goes Finn Balor, though. And if you haven't been keeping up with the CWR, if this is your first time here, Neville qualified for this match by beating Sheamus, King Barrett, and Rusev in a fatal 4-way table match, putting Rusev through the table. Setting up his dominance, the little man in a giant's world. Now we have this excellent matchup here before us. Standing corkscrew moonsault from Neville. That could be the beginning of the end for Finn Balor. There's 1, there's 2, there's not 3 yet. Neville can't believe it. He thought he'd taken Finn Balor to town with that one. Unfortunately not. Balor comes right back into this one with a nice arm drag off the Irish whip. I wonder if he just called it a whip. Cover here by Balor. There's 2. Neville kicks out with authority at 2. Finn Balor right back to the attack, though. Locks in a triangle, drives the elbow into the skull of Neville. Finn Balor takes Neville into the corner with a whip. And setting him up. Here comes Finn Balor. Into the corner. Balor gauging it. There's the drop kick. Neville crashes back. His head bouncing off that turnbuckle. Finn Balor in control now. And up he goes. Whisper. That isn't the whisper in the wind, is it? No, that comes off the top rope. I know better than that. For God's sakes, who am I? Maggle Cole. In for the cover now, I think. There goes Finn Balor. Here's 1, 2. Still in it is Neville. And now look at this. Turnabout is fair play. Balor continues to put that triangle choke in as he drives the elbow into the skull. Neville obviously disorientated at this point. What's Balor got in mind here? Snap suplex. Now Finn Balor has got Neville up against the ropes. What has Balor got planned here? Out goes Neville onto the apron. Balor just staring him down. What's he got planned here? Neville jumps down away from the whatever that is that Balor had planned. There's the Hurricanrana from Neville. Gets himself right back into this one. Of course, champion's advantage is in play here. If Neville is to be counted out, then Balor will retain the championship. If Balor is to be counted out, Balor will retain the championship. Although, you know, neither one of these men want this match to end that way. Balor goes crashing into the steel steps there. Stomach first. The attack on the ribs. That's got to hurt. It's going to make it difficult for Balor to breathe. And there's another one. Neville. Incredible attack there from Neville into the ring to break the count. And right back out again. Now Neville continuing the assault on Finn Balor here. Look at that strength from Neville as he drops him into the brainbuster. Now Finn Balor finds himself back inside the ring. Neville has rolled Finn Balor over. It's going to go to the top rope. He may have been going for the red arrow there, but Finn Balor isn't having any of it. Neville drops down, continues the assault on Balor. But Finn Balor has got him up. Powerbomb from Finn Balor. And like I said before, turnabout is certainly fair play. Finn Balor got in. He's got his mindset on this one here. He's gone up to the top rope. Here he comes. Coup de grace setting up, and it connects. Finn Balor connects with the coup de grace. There's one. There's two. There's no. Balor as shocked as I am at this point. The coup de grace did not put Neville away. Balor's still feeling it right now though, but you've got to think that is a massive blow to the confidence of Finn Balor. He comes right back in with a sling blade though. And immediately Finn Balor back in control of this thing. That was a momentary slip there. But Balor right back in this thing, lifts up Neville. There's the inverted brainbuster. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Wow. Neville still in this one. There is no give in the fight of the Englishman. Finn Balor twists this one around. Reverse DDT there by Finn Balor. Look at him, his hands on his hips. He doesn't know what he's got to do to put the man that gravity forgot away. But here comes Neville. Looks like he was going to go for the German. Finn Balor counters. Balor is now the one to take down Neville. He locks the arm up now. Finn Balor changing tactics, and that might be the best thing he could possibly do right now. Wear down Neville. Keeping the pressure on now is Finn Balor. Neville finally finding a second win here. Fighting out of it, a straight right to the stomach. Finn Balor got hung up in the ropes there. And into the corner goes Balor. Neville, look at him. He is tired. He is worn down. It gave Finn Balor plenty of time to set up a counter. And here comes Balor one more time. And we're in for another cover here. There's 1, 2, 3. Jesus. What has Balor got to do? Neville just won't die. There's the cutter from Neville. Neville came out of absolutely nowhere with the cutter. And Neville is going up to the top right now. Neville is setting up. Just waiting patiently. Inverted Phoenix. Or should I say inverted 450. It connects. Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. Balor's down. What? After everything that Finn Balor threw at Neville, the man that gravity forgot got Finn Balor exactly where he wanted him, hit the inverted 450 and pinned. Balor, the historic 133-day reign has come to an end. But here is your winner and the new Patriot champion, the man that gravity forgot, Neville. It's a shocking outcome. Everything that Finn Balor threw at Neville, and Neville was able to just keep fighting. Well, we'll move on to our next match, and this one is for the CWR Women's World Championship. Well, introducing the competitors. First, the challenger. She is the Flame Princess, the Jaminal, the former Women's World Champion. She lost the title inside the Elimination Chamber. She gained her automatic rematch, decided to wait to cash it in here, the Royal Rumble. And speaking of history during the last match, as far as female competitors go, there has been none better than the Jaminal here in the CWR, only having lost one match, and that was the match where she lost the title. Her opponent this evening, coming to us by way of Davao City, Philippines. She is the CWR Women's World Champion, the Green Fairy, Legend Jezzy. She shocked the world inside the chamber after the defeat of the former champion, her best friend, the Jaminal. Legend Jezzy was able to take out Emma and capture the championship for her own. And this is her first defense here tonight of that very belt. These two best friends, tag team partners. All that goes out the window tonight though, with the Women's World Championship on the line. We go straight in for a lock-up here. Legend Jezzy takes advantage. You've got to give the size and strength advantage to the Jaminal. Legend Jezzy, quite possibly the quicker of the two. Both very, very versed in high-flying maneuvers. Or should I say, Legend Jezzy is very versed in high-flying maneuvers. The Jaminal is definitely the more technical, more brawler wrestler. That made perfect sense and you know it. There's a knee from the Jaminal straight away. Takes it to Legend Jezzy. She wants that championship back and you can feel it. You can feel it in the opening moments of this matchup. Jaminal wearing down Legend Jezzy already. Going for that sleeper hold on the mat. Legend Jezzy fighting back into this one there. Elbows of her own. Jaminal whipped across the ring. And there's the arm drag takedown from Legend Jezzy. Slightly unusual for her to go to such a classic mat move. But you've got to do what you've got to do when the championship is on the line. Legend Jezzy snap suplex takes down the Jaminal. Continuing the assault now is the Green Fairy. These two have been dominant in recent weeks. Most recently, of course, they tag teamed against the new team we have here on CWR. It'll be Cameron and Eva Marie, or as they like to be known, Camarie. They were absolutely dominant in that match. Tonight it's all about the title. And Jaminal takes advantage of an elbow there and just powers Legend Jezzy down to the mat. Legend Jezzy has a counter of her own. And look at that! Turnabout is fair play. Legend Jezzy uses the same move to power Jaminal into the ground. A straight left there from Legend Jezzy. But Jaminal comes back with the Northern Lights. Back and forth and back and forth. These two know each other so well. Straight right there from the Flame Princess. And once again, just a show of strength from Jaminal as she places Legend Jezzy into the mat. And just a kick to the spine there, and that could be an interesting tactic. Legend Jezzy does like to fly. It is her strongest part of her repertoire. Jaminal obviously trying to take that away. Snap suplex. Jaminal just laying in wait. She decides to go after her instead. Straight right to the back there. And for the third time, straight down with that an amateur style takeover. And this time she follows it up with a cover. There's 2. Legend Jessie kicks out. Plenty of gas left in the tank. That was a warning. That was to get her to expend more energy. Very clever tactic there by the former champion. But Legend Jessie has an answer for that right hand there. Jaminal comes right back into it. Up on the top right, whatever is being planned here, it isn't good for either of these girls. Up she goes, she's got her hooked. Superplex takedown. I don't even really know what you call that move. All I know is it hurts. Here's the cover, there's 2. Legend Jessie kicks out, 2.5 there. Definitely getting closer to the 3 count now as the former champion. She can smell it. The champion fighting back though, not letting up. And there's snap suplex of her own. These girls, they've got such similar movesets because they know each other so well. This is what they do. They work together, they train together. That's why it's so difficult to catch them with something they're not expecting. There's the straight stomach, and here comes Legend Jessie though, with the move that won her the title in the first place. She takes a walk across the ring, up to the top turnbuckle. Here it comes, Flight of the Fairy. Could be over now. We got 1, we got 2. Legend Jessie shocked that that didn't end it. She shouldn't be really. She should have known that the Jaminal would have seen it coming. She would have prepared for it. She knew when that move hit to get out. And there's the stretch across the knee. Now trying to wear out the back. Take away the power from the Jaminal. Legend Jessie going to the outside. Looks like she's going to go for emergency tactics here. The Flight of the Fairy didn't work, so she's gone for something else entirely. She's going after the table. She will retain on a count out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget that. Jaminal up against the apron table. They're up on top of it. What has she got planned here? Here we go. Over the top. Down she goes. Dreambreaker connects. Jaminal down and out. And look at Legend Jessie just sitting, waiting. That was a modified version of the Dreambreaker there. Legend Jessie hit it. Jaminal, she's up on her feet. It's a 7 count. She gets back in at the count of 8. Here comes the champ straight away with that takedown move. She's gone for a cover here. There's 1, 2. Comes Jaminal though. She's coming right back into this thing with that jawbreaker, despite having suffered a hellacious move on the outside. But Legend Jessie right back in control of this thing. The champ up to the top, measuring, comes down with that elbow right across the chest. Champ continuing on the pressure now as Jaminal gets back to her feet. Legend Jessie takes her back down with the snapmare. Now putting the pressure on with that sleeper hold. Again, this is a move that Jaminal herself used at the very beginning of this match. These two know each other so damn well. And the elbow saves her from it, but here we go. No, never mind. Legend Jessie counters it. Legend Jessie now has Jaminal exactly where she wants her. Into the corner goes the former champion. Down onto the mat. Moonlight Driver. There's cover. There's 2. There's 3. Man, that was such a back and forth contest. They were all over the place with these two women, but the combination of the Flight of the Fairy, the Dream Breaker on the table, and the Moonlight Driver, and that was it for the Jaminal. She looked like she was about to come back into it. She just couldn't get the job done. Here is your winner and still CWR Women's World Champion, the Green Fairy, Legend Jezzy. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been the Ripper Danny B, and this was part 3 of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. In 3 hours time we will be coming back to you with the full Royal Rumble match. You're not going to want to miss it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we shall see you in 3 hours time for the Royal Rumble. See you then.